Hello, beautiful goddess. I am Syma, your goddess coach, divine feminine mentor, and #1 best-selling author of the books Goddess Reclaimed and Manifest Soulmate Love. I am here to teach you how to flourish from your feminine, how to be in your divine feminine energy, how to activate your goddess energy so that you may create a beautiful, flourishing goddess lifestyle of beauty and abundance and love and all your dreams flourishing the way that you desire. In my world, I say that you get to be and have it all from your divine feminine with and as goddess. I am here right now in beautiful Bali, and of course I had to make this video out here. This is my front yard in front of my villa. I'm here for a few months with my beloved husband, my beautiful baby, leading my clients. I've completed a beautiful retreat. All this flourishing of love, bliss, pleasure, beauty, abundance. By the way, you should follow me at Flourishing Goddess on Instagram to see the embodiment of all this flourishing and lushness, this divine feminine goddess life and lifestyle. Here I want to share with you tips on how you can flourish from your feminine and create a beautiful flourishing life of your dreams. All the love you desire, all the abundance, the success, the beauty, the pleasure from your beautiful feminine. So we will move slowly, inviting you to come into your body with me. Really soak in all this lushness even as you're receiving these divine feminine codes, this divine feminine activation. So we go deeper. The first thing to flourish from your feminine, to really be more in your feminine energy, is to fully and unapologetically own your desires. In my divine feminine work with my clients, we really connect to the desires of your womb, your yoni portal, your unapologetic, sexy, sensual desires, because there's no filter here, right? As women, sometimes we really don't give ourselves permission to desire boldly. I myself had to heal so much shame, guilt, unworthiness, all this programming from religious conditioning, patriarchal, programming, and a very difficult, abusive, traumatic childhood. So my path has been one of deep and profound healing with the goddesses to create this flourishing, and that's why I know that if I can do it, so can you. And so once we clear all the ways in which we resist what we desire, that's in itself powerful work, which we do a lot in my work. This clarity, getting in touch with your womb, with your heart's desires, your soul's desires. These desires are unlimited, expansive, bold, and beautiful. So want more for yourself. Give yourself full permission to want what you want, to have what you'll have, right? Not others can have it, she can have it, and not you. Why not you? You're equally worthy, and capable, and powerful. You can create everything you desire. I say, again, in my Flourishing Goddess world, with all my clients, all the women who read my books, enter my goddess circles, take my programs, work with me privately, that we're here to create heaven on earth. And at this point of my life, my devotion to the goddess has unleashed from within me out to this heaven. It's expressed outside of me in every experience now, in my family, in my dharma, in my business, in my travels, in my life. So, desire. Give yourself full permission. So place your hand on your heart, place your hand on your womb right now, and ask yourself, ask your womb, your yoni, what you want. What does she want? What does she really, really desire? What will make her light up What is sensual, what is pleasurable, what is beautiful, what is expansive to your yoni, to your womb, to your heart space, and own your desire. Trust your desire. Trust your, that's maybe even another step, but it's trust. Trust has been such a huge initiation of healing for myself as well, because of all, again, religious trauma and whatnot. So trusting in the divine, trusting that God, Goddess, the universe, however you connect with the divine, love you, want to support you, want to spoil you, and lavish you and bless you with everything you desire, because that is the divine's expression through you. There's no limits. The divine is unlimited and abundant, and so are you. Especially as a beautiful feminine being. We are portals, we are channels, and we just look at all this deliciousness. We are portals of creation. We're the vessels of creating heaven on earth. So you get to create heaven on earth in your life. All your dreams, they get to flourish through you, from within you. So owning your beautiful desires and really connecting into your feminine, the desires of your body, your womb, your heart, your soul, and relishing them. The reason I'm not for a lot of law of attraction work is because I find it gets us out of touch with the feminine and really into the mind and the headspace around visualizing and affirming and all of that, whereas feminine manifestation is so pleasurable, it's natural. And you get to soften and relax into your desire without worry and attachment and frustration and struggle. It's not fun. And that's not the feminine way, that's not my way. So inviting you into that, and what can really help you to soften into your feminine, into your desires from your feminine, and flourish, is to soften into trust. Okay? And from there, the next step, shall we say, the next divine feminine way to flourish as goddess is the embodiment. This is the greatest secret to manifestation for us as women, from our feminine. This makes us receptive, this makes us irresistible, it brings everything we desire to us, through us, and it's becoming. So at the start of this year, I ran a really private mastermind called Empress of 2024, the Empress Mastermind. And one of my clients, who was in my 6-month immersive Goddess Mystery School training, the Awaken Goddess training, I run it usually just once a year live, she already manifested so many miracles and dreams. And then when she joined the Empress Mastermind, she received $1 million. Her goal was to create $1 million by the end of the year, and she manifested it right as she joined. Magically, she received it, actually as a gift. Just like that, just received $1 million. And what she shared was, as I taught her in our work, she embodied abundance, the embodiment of the millionairess. I have a program also called Millionairess Empress. I believe she specifically also took the Abundance Goddess activation, but all the work that I do, right? All these offerings that I have, they lead you back home to your goddess self. So it's becoming, and by the way, there will be noise in the background. Okay, we are in nature, and we're just gonna go with the flow, because also with the feminine, it's not perfection. It's devotion, it's love, it's creation. So, right, we're gonna flow. So, embodying. I, again, had to heal and clear so much of the shame, the lack of self-love, guilt, unworthiness, all these things that blocked up my energy, my receptivity, my trust in my own worthiness, my trust that the divine would want or support me in the things that I desire, the love, the abundance, success, the baby, my miracle baby, and becoming the goddess in all her forms. If you desire more money, becoming the goddess of abundance, becoming Lakshmi, becoming Abundantia, becoming Yamanya. I go really deep with these specific goddesses in my work. So get the things, get Goddess Reclaim, my book, watch more of my videos, right? Like just immerse yourself with the goddess. If you desire love, becoming Oshun, becoming Aphrodite, becoming Hathor, the goddesses of love, which is to radiate love, which is not to ever come from a place of lack or a feeling of separation from what you desire. You're not separate. You might feel like you're separate from your soulmate or the money or the clients or the baby, whatever you desire, but you are the source and the essence of what you desire. Because beneath everything you desire, there's an experiential state, right? A state that you believe having that thing is going to make you feel. And the thing is, we all know that sometimes people can have it all, but feel really depressed and have addictions and really struggle emotionally, right? So it's not the outside that fulfills us. What I love about the feminine and how I live and how I flourish is this flourishing is from inside. So I really love my life. I love all this flourishing, but it's from the inside out. So embodiment is to become there's a goddess for everything. Like you want something, there's a goddess for that. You want to heal something, there's a goddess for that. And most likely I have a goddess circle for that to help you, for a goddess program. But there's a goddess for everything. There's a goddess to heal your lack of self-love. There's a goddess to heal your lack of trust. Come home to embodying the goddess within you. And finally, the last little tip here I'll share, hopefully it's not little, I mean, these have been very life-changing for me and my clients, is, wait, let me find the marigolds, because by the way, I learned here that marigolds are called the Queen of Gold flower, and they're right in front of me. So beautiful. Okay, so the final beautiful way, the divine feminine way to flourish from your goddess self in your life is devotion. Devotion. So what does devotion mean? We have our desire. Let's say you desire love, your soulmate, or abundance, right? So you connect with your womb, your heart, like, yes, I'm ready for my beloved soulmate. I'm ready to be a millionairess, really owning your desire. And then you become its essence through embodiment. The devotion is the daily pouring in, the ritual, the discipline, and the resilience. I had my baby after years of infertility, and that was such an initiatory journey. I birthed so much. I was very fertile and flourishing in every other part of my life. And it took devotion. He came to me miraculously. He actually came to me when I led and created and birthed my first round of the Awaken Goddess training, which is a 13 initiatory journey of womanhood, of goddesshood, of becoming the full spectrum goddess. And in leading that, I had a whole death rebirth transformational journey of coming home to the goddess myself, as did all my clients. And we all manifested dreams that we'd had for years within the 6-month portal. And after trying everything with all the other experts, spiritual, medical, holistic, everyone, it was coming home to the goddess in this deep devotional way that brought me the miracle of my pregnancy and my baby. And then each round, I lead it, like I said, every year. Why I love it for me and my clients who keep joining over and over, by the way, as well. It's a devotional container and vortex because of the consistency. So you want love? The daily devotion is, how do you love yourself every single day? How do you love yourself if you go on a date and it's crappy? You know, how do you love yourself if you desire the money and you embodied your desire and become the state of abundance, but then you know, a launch doesn't go the way you want, or you don't get the promotion that you wanted? How do you still embody your abundance, that state of abundance? That is devotion. Devotion, meeting feminine, like the feminine devotion, also meeting the masculine discipline. When we merge those two, we create magic. So devotion for me is the daily, consistent connection with the goddess every single day in my body, through everything, like how I experience pleasure, how I live from rest. I say the more I rest, the more I receive. It's really, really devoting to what I care about, what I prioritize, what I love, what I value, holding my standards and boundaries to protect my Shakti, my queendom. It's devotion, it's resilience, ultimately, that helps you and empowers you to create everything you desire. Devotion is so beautiful because you're not in a state of like hustling and hyper masculine and doing and efforting and pushing. It's still resilience, but it's like your divine feminine devotion and resilience. It's being and devoting to the art of your life, to the art and beauty of what you not just desire, but what you are creating from your divine feminine. So these are 3 codes I'll leave you with. There is so much. I could talk to you about this forever, for hours and hours and days and months, and I have. So with that, make sure obviously you subscribe and binge watch all my videos. There are gorgeous meditations, affirmations for you to just soak up the goddess here for free. I highly recommend then to get deeper, come to flourishinggoddess.com, my website, and join my email list. That's where we go deeper. That's where you get private, exclusive goddess things. My queens, join my queen club, right? So be there with me. And then if you want to actually go even deeper on a devotional journey, start with Goddess Reclaimed, my book. I should have brought her out, but she's beautiful. Check her out. Goddess Reclaimed. You'll embark on a 13 initiatory journey with specific goddesses to just have this beautiful rebirth. And women say this book has changed their life. They'll tell me like they'll do it on vacation, or they'll do it, make a yearly ritual of repeating it. So, and that devotion changes everything. So these are the tools that I have for you that will be so life-changing to start. Just get started with these things. And obviously, if you're like, Syma, what's the deeper, what's next? I want all of this. Yes. FlourishingGoddessSchool.com is where I host all of my goddess circles, goddess activation. I just led a Lush Goddess activation where I talk about some of these things, and I actually lead you through embodied rituals, meditation. You get very sensual and experience the goddess. The Awaken Goddess training that I mentioned, that's on my website, flourishinggoddess.com, and that opens once a year. So again, only if you're in my email, you get to know when the temple doors for that open. And that's like the most magical experience and gift you can give yourself. And sometimes we go on retreats, like we just went to Bali and we go to Egypt. So with me, you become the goddess and you create your most flourishing goddess life. And this is what I have created, not just from nothing, but like minus nothing. I had so much healing. I had such depression in my teens and trauma and all that. And I don't do that work. Like, I did heal that for myself, but I'm not a therapist. You know, I am here. I have a lot of qualifications, but I'm here to support and empower you in becoming the goddess and flourishing from your feminine. And I wanted to bring you here with me in these fields so you could feel the flourishing, be in this abundance, be by the queen of gold flowers and marigolds here. They're so sacred here in beautiful Bali, and just show you that everything is possible for us. And I say, with the goddess, when you come home to the goddess, it's not just possible, it is inevitable and it is natural. Alright, so to summarize, desire, embodiment, devotion. I feel so happy here. If you see more videos from me dressed like this, it's because I made a series. So make sure you're subscribed, okay? And I'll see you at flourishinggoddess.com. Hopefully then you'll be in my world, more intimate, more exclusive, and we'll continue our journey together. Remember that you get to flourish from your feminine and create your most beautiful goddess life and lifestyle from your divine feminine. Pleasure, joy, magic, beauty, love, sensuality, power, Shakti, and sovereignty. I hope you love this. Leave me comments. I want to hear what this experience was like, whether you've watched all my videos for many years or it's your first time, right? It's a beautiful experiment. I love it. And you know I'm looking down. I know there's background noises, but like, it's so fun. I had a lot of fun. So tell me how you experience the vibes, because I'm going to continue it. I do what I love, but of course I love it if you love it too. So we can all just be in the vibes together and have so much fun. Here we are, being goddesses together.